Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen, Myopulence if you're new here. Today we're going to be doing a Valentine's Day inspired makeup look, or a just wear whenever you want makeup look, but because of Valentine's Day I'm incorporating a heart. There you go. I have my base done, my brows done. It's just going to be a plain and simple eye tutorial today. I'm going to do this eye first so I know what I'm doing, and then I'll show you the other eye. Sounds groovy. Okay, so this is what we're working with. I really like how it turned out. Now let's just hope I can replicate it on the other side. I think the heart is cute enough that it still looks nice when your eyes are open. And then when you close them, you're just like, oh my goodness, that's adorable. It's a little heart. Do you see it? Obviously it doesn't have a point, but it's a heart. Now let's do this side. How you like that difference though? No makeup, makeup, no makeup, makeup. This eyeshadow look actually only took 2 eyeshadows. How cool is that? The first eyeshadow we're going to be using for the transition shade is Fashion Addict by Makeupgeek. I'm using a Morphe M530. It's kind of a dense, fluffy brush. I'm really taking a very little amount of product, and you know how when you do like those neutral eyes, you build up, you like do 3 transition shades and you slowly build it up? It's going to be the same principle as that, just with one color. And the way I mean that is I'm going to just slowly buff this into the crease area, and I'm really diffusing the color up by the brow bone and build up the pigmentation. This is how you get a really nice blend with bright, vibrant colors. You just want to slowly build it up and just kind of go one notch lower, if that makes sense. So before I took my brush out to here, but now I'm only going to take it to here. I'm not going to go any higher than that, so it's all blended. Just using this one brush and this one eyeshadow. And then I'm going to go in with a clean blending brush just to really make sure it's a nice blend. This is the Smith 230. I'm just going to go over those edges. And then going back in with Fashion Addict by Makeupgeek. And now I'm like patting it on to the center. Really building up the pigmentation. I'm just immediately going to go back in with the clean blending brush as to not disrupt any of the blend we already have. The next color we're going to use, this is Makeupgeek's eyeshadow in Neptune. So I'm going to take this guy on a Morphe M507. So here's the first blending brush we were using, and now we're going to use this guy. I'm going to just really go full pigmentation on this and just really start patting it in and onto the lid. It's going to take some time to build it up. Maybe the brush I'm using, honestly, if I used a packing brush it'd be different, but I needed a smaller brush to make sure I don't go over the lines I want it to go through, I guess, if that makes sense. Start by coloring, getting all the color on the lid. I don't mind if the middle is a little blank because it's going to be covered up anyway. I have like a really tiny inner corner space. It's like really deep set. So that's why I need like a smaller brush to get in there. We have some good buildup of pigmentation there. Gonna wipe away this fallout. Now we're gonna go back in with Fashion Addict, the pink color. Like I said, only 2 colors we're using today. I'm gonna go back in with the other larger blending brush. So you can see over here, I have it kind of pulled in a little bit more than I pulled it in over here, so I need to match that. You can also see that there's just a lot more color than there is over here. This is like, looks a little washed out, and the pink's kind of been hidden, so we just have to go back in, and it's a lot of back and forth and getting it to match. I use small little circular blending motions at this point. overlapping the two colors so that helps them blend into each other even more. Little buffing motions. Use my clean blending brush once more. Just go over everything. Make sure it has a nice blend. Get a little bit more of the pink purple over here. You can see here how much bluer that is than over here, so we need to fix that. Just get it darker. Especially if you want it to be like its true vibrancy and like get it as pigmented as you can. Okay, so this is what we're working with. And now the next thing we're gonna do is put on our heart. So the heart honestly is a lot easier than you probably think it is. I'm using my concealer brush, and my concealer brush is very rounded, and literally you just kind of stamp it on. Take a little bit of concealer, I mean not much at all. This is obviously going to be harder than the first side because I'm going to try to get it to match. Sure you have the whole rounded edge covered. Voila! We have a tiny little heart. Clean up the edges a little. Pull it all the way down. And then I'm going to go in with the Alchemist Palette Ultraviolet highlighting powder. This is just to set it, so I'm just going to take a tiny little brush that's clean, really load it up with the pigment, and just set the concealer. Not really gonna see this because I'm gonna like smother it in glitter, but you still want to set it so it doesn't crease or transfer anything. Okay, so now a little bit of detail work. Taking a tiny brush, this brush is perfect for the Smith 212 brush, and I'm taking Neptune on it, and I'm gonna clean up my edges a little. This is Rainbow Ride by Lit Cosmetics, size 3, and I'm going to take the Lit Cosmetics adhesive, matches this guy. And actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to take the Lit Cosmetics round brush, which looks like this. It's just a smaller, pointier brush. Dip the adhesive, dip into the glitter, and then just start completely covering this heart. So the adhesive is quite damp. You can see that it's like wet. So just like kind of keep your eyes a bit closed if you're using this specific adhesive. I can't look at the camera right now. I'm going to quickly just go in, add a bit more pigmentation for the blues and purples just so it matches the other eye, and I will be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Danessa MYRICKS Waterproof Cushion Color in black. It's her black eyeliner, and the Zoeva Fine Wing Liner brush. It's number 317. It's still drying a bit, but I don't want to wait forever, so I'm going to start on my liner. Curl my lashes using a L'Oreal Voluminous. This is quite nice. I'm enjoying it. Lashes today, I'm going to be using Flutterlashes Crazed. Look like this. Lashes on. Isn't it funny? I can see the difference between what a lower lash line makes. The lower lash line, I'm going to go in with the Smith 220 and our pink shadow, the Fashion Addict shadow. And then I'm going to take the Smith 212. It's the same brush we used for our detailer work. Take some of Neptune, the blue eyeshadow, and put him right against the waterline. I'm going to bring him to about the middle of my eye, like where my iris is, my pupil, sorry. And then I'm going to go back in with a fluffier brush, just blend those colors together. Then, three more things. I'm going to take a white pencil in my waterline. This is the Makeup Forever Aqua XL pencil. It's their white one, which is number M16. Before I do mascara, one last thing, I want to take the Alchemist Palette once more and use Pink Opal, their pink highlighter shade, and just a tiny little brush for the inner corner, and put that right in here. I'm going to kind of put it on top of this shadow too, to just kind of blend that together. Put a couple layers. Last, but certainly not least, I'm going to apply some mascara. You know what, the hearts aren't perfectly identical, but I think that's fine. It's as good as it's going to get. The lashes also hide a lot, which is nice. Okay, so last, I've done my highlighter and my blush and everything. It's kind of pretty natural, nothing too crazy. And I'm going to apply a lip color. So GERARD Cosmetics has released some new lip colors for Valentine's Day, some lip liners. I'm going to go with GERARD Cosmetics Night Shift. It's one of their new lip liners for Valentine's Day. An acrylic by Makeup Forever. This is number 600. Alright guys, so that completes this tutorial. I really love how it turned out. I like the dark lip, but I think it would also look really good with a nude lip, so all the focus was on the eyes. I was worried that this look would kind of be more of an avant-garde look, but I honestly think these hearts are like super cute and super wearable. I'm probably going to go out with these on. I'll probably take the lip off so it's a bit more daytime friendly, but if it's a date night and you want to go all out, I think the dark lip is also really like cute. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you're new here, you should definitely subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, let me know what you're thinking. Let me know if you want to see anything specific next. And yeah. My liner doesn't match, they're more like sisters than twins. They're so cute, the little hearts, I can't stop looking at them, they're so adorable. Feel free to like watch this video over here, I'm sure you'll like it. It's something creative as well. Do you like makeup? You'll like this. Subscribe. You should subscribe while you watch this.